Hi everyone, I was just doing a little video on CBD weed, cannabis thing, and I realised that I needed to do a little video about something else that's been happening to me lately, so I'm just getting rid of that. So, what's been happening to me lately is some very strange. I'm putting this on Facebook and showing everybody. It's not strange, it's cool actually. So I'm going to start at the beginning. Right, so around Christmas time, I started feeling really ill and low energy and feeling rubbish, and a lot of other mediums have said exactly the same thing, and other people that are like spiritual, right? And my energy was really low, kept on getting ill. I've got ME, kept on getting ME crashes, just felt rubbish. And that happened for quite a long time. I was fighting for it all the time, trying to work, because I love helping people, it's my job, it's what I do. But it was really hard for me, okay? And then a little bit further on into the year, sort of halfway through the year, maybe a little bit before then, I can't really remember because I'm rubbish at things like that. But anyway, I started not having troubles with reading, but it was just hard to get into people's energies. It was hard to get into their energy. It took me a little bit longer than usual. Obviously, when I got in there, it was okay, but it was just harder. And again, other mediums, other spiritual people said the same things. It's been hard. It's been hard work working with spirit. I put that down to the fact that energy had been low and everything due to lockdowns and things like that, right? So there's just low energy. I started getting a lot of dreams about having evil energy around me. So I walk into a room, I could feel it. I couldn't see anybody, but I could feel it. And I just kept on having this feeling that there was a very, very strong low energy around that time in the world, right? Whether this is something, you know, bigger than me or not, I don't know, but I could feel it. I could feel this low energy. And so then I had like a chest, nose, sinus, ear, throat infection, everything, and I was feeling rough, right? And I was off work for a month, feeling terrible, really low energy again. I actually felt quite depressed. ME kicked in and everything. Then all of a sudden, not that long ago, a month or so ago, and again, other mediums, all that, they were all feeling ill, feeling rough, all getting infections, chest infections. Some got COVID and whatever, you know, that sort of thing. And it's going on with everybody. And then all of a sudden, the energy just suddenly picked up, right? And I felt this wave come in just after I had these infections and everything. And everybody else said the same. There's a really good energy moving in now. Nice, strong energy. Now, I'm not into astronomy, astrology, all that sort of stuff. I don't know. You know, that's not me. That's not how I work. But I wonder if there is anyone out there who could say, yeah, well, that's because, you know, Pluto is in, you know, Uranus or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, so I ain't got a clue. But anyway, I started feeling this good energy. And then I sat down because I'm aware that there's some strange things going on in this world, and a lot of people are now. So I put it up there and I said, during the meditation, can you give me strength? Can you see if what I'm thinking, feeling, and everything is right? You know, and what I'm feeling, thinking, that's probably for another video. This is more general, right? So anyway, I was having these thoughts, these feelings about what's going on in the world, and everything else around me. So I said, can you please give me some kind of sign, okay? So, and before I carry on, I swear on my family, my children's life, everything, that this all happened, because some of you are going to go, yeah, right, whatever, right? This is exactly what happened. So, our angel, our family angel, is Michael. So that's one I was talking to, and he always brings me the number 3, right? And 3 always means to me, you're clear, you're on the right path, things are moving forward, what you're thinking, feeling, everything is correct, right? So that was that. Every time I looked at my clock on my watch or everything, it was always 33. Now it could have been 2:33, 4:33, 3:33, whatever, but it's always 33. To the point I kept on going, look, again, 33, showing it to people. Literally just looked down, my phone went off, 33. So he told you every single time, kept on happening, right? Then, as per usual, I'll be sitting down just to watch a film. Mrs. will come in and start talking to me, right? So I pause it, look at where I paused it as we're talking, stopped at 3 minutes, 33 seconds, constantly, or 33 seconds, or, you know, 33 minutes, whatever, constantly. My phone turned itself on, started playing a meditation track that I made myself so I can relax and that of an evening and listen to it with my headphones on. And when I looked at it, this meditation track that I made was, and the phone turned itself on and started playing it. It was at 3 minutes and 33 seconds. That's the length of the actual thing. Never noticed it before, right? And it just keeps on happening, right? And then for instance, the other day, when I've done a reading, because I love travelling out to do readings during lockdown, it drove me mad because I love getting on a bus. I like people watching. I don't drive. I like people watching. I love sitting on a bus, sometimes with my headphones on, chill out, relax and enjoy the scenery, right? Walking back, I've done a balance session with my sister that morning, so we've been doing healing as well as doing mediumship. On my way back, I thought, right, I'll get the bus, looked up the timetable, and it was like the number one bus, for instance, is going to be here in 33 minutes, to 33 minutes. Looked at the other two buses, and they were both coming in 3 minutes. This is what's going on constantly, all the time. Threes. And then, right, and you know who you are, right? Someone rang me up in the morning, right? I was sound asleep. They rang me up. Now, usually, I'd think, what are you doing ringing me up at this time in the morning? And I'll tell you the time in a minute, right? And I was like, do you know what? Who's this? So-and-so, blah, 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 blah. Right, anyway, I'm not going to go into a conversation. But I kind of forgave the person afterwards, because when I looked at the time, it was 4:33 that this person rang me. Right, so I'm like, this is not coincidence anymore. This is just not. And like my son said, yeah, but you're looking for it. But I'm not. It's there. It just happens. I'll just pick up the phone, boom, 33. All right, it happened to me just now, you know, and it's unbelievable. Even another one. I set the Google map, right, to go to get the bus, and it tells me what time to leave, get the bus, and all that lot. I went, because I left it a little bit late because my daughter was wanting to play and all that lot. I went to get one bus, realised I wasn't going to make it. Recalculated it, turned in it, and it went, your bus will be here in 3 minutes and 33 seconds. It's constant, all the time. It's all the time. So, and even to the point where when people make inquiries for a reading and they contacted me at like 13:33, 1:33, I know I'm going to get that reading. It's like, it's mad. It's madness. It's just constantly going. So what I'm getting from this is right, yeah, there is some weird stuff going on in this world. Again, I'm not going to get into that unless you want to talk to me about it. I'll make another video, maybe put it on a different platform or whatever, right? But I know there's some strange stuff in the world, but what they're saying is, look, it's all going to be all right. You've just got to trust in your God, in the angels, spirit, your loved ones up there. They're guiding you. You've just got to fall on the light side of it, okay? Do not fall for what I call the human side. Lean on your spiritual side. 100%, because your spiritual side is bigger than your human, alright? What do I mean by that? So when we come down here, we only come down here because we can't experience anything else up there apart from love, so we come down here to experience other stuff. We either enable the experience for someone else, which I feel is what I do, or you experience the experience, okay? We sort of help the experience, mediums and healers and all that lot, you know, we're there to help. Sometimes, actually, you have a bit of both, because you go through a load of rubbish, you experience a load of rubbish, which turns you to turn into a healer yourself of some kind, and then you're enabling someone else's journey. Okay, so you know, that's my take on it anyway. So what you do, you lend a small part of yourself down here, right? So your higher self is still up in spirit. It's like a ping pong ball connected to a football, if you want to look at it that way, right? Your football's in spirit and your ping pong ball's down here. That spiritual core is here. We're not a human being with a soul. We're a spiritual entity living a human existence, right? So that's like that when we're down here, and this is your human self, little human self sitting there, right? Now, sometimes we get stuck in the human self and we get depressed and the energy pulls us down, right? And we always get stuck in a little moment in time. And the problem is that people don't see, it's not a problem, what they don't see is that human self, that moment in time can change like that, you know, like that. And it can go both ways, don't get me wrong, you know, like my friends in Australia, 1 minute they're living, the next minute they're shut down, alright? But it can change back like that. It's just everyone, and people get stuck in this depression and this energy at that time, and they feel like there's no way out, and there's you know, there's no traps. It's a bit like the work that I do with mental health, okay? You know, people have been stuck and trapped, and I help them release themselves because they start to lean on their spiritual side and they release that and they get through it, okay? So it's really important to lean on that spiritual side, okay? As soon as you do that and you're letting that light shine, as soon as you turn a torch on in the dark, it lights it up and the darkness is gone. And this is where we need to be now, sitting in this light, moving forward, healing each other, helping each other, becoming a community of people that can look after each other. All right, this is where we need to be. We need to be forming our own little communities, our own little gangs, our own little things. Give people your home number, not your mobile number. Give people the option to contact you if they're in trouble. They need emotional support. They need help with food, for even, and anything. Just supporting each other. That's what we should be doing. Coming together and helping each other. Nobody really knows how everything is going to happen, how everything is going to end, how next year is going to be, the year after, how tomorrow is going to be. No one knows that. But when you've got a support structure around you of people that are loving, sharing the light, and supporting each other, then life is a lot easier. So this is what this has been going on about. It's happening to me all the time. Free, all over the place. Free, all the time. All over the place. All I'm seeing is freeze. And there's so many more instances it's not even worth talking about. But it is just really important, like I did, to lean on it and feel that energy. Obviously, that dark energy that everybody else was feeling, that was probably the mood of the world at that time, because everything was shut down, everyone was feeling that push. And there's a lot of people say, yeah, well, I actually quite liked lockdown because I didn't have to live, is what they're actually saying. I quite liked lockdown because I didn't have to deal with people and things and all that lot. That's what life's about. You have to deal with things and people and all that lot. That's what it's all about. So let's form communities, let's stick together, let's all live in the light, let's all help, support in any way we can, and all be strong for each other through this thing. Because one person, this whole thing about oneness, you've got this, you can do this, you're no, do you know what? You can't on your own. We need each other to do it. So from now on, let's just all keep together, help each other, and be a family for everybody, every single one of your friends and families. Also, something else that I've found out as well is give people the benefit of the doubt. Because if someone's done something to you, for instance, they've stolen from you, this is a good thing. If someone's stolen from you, find out why they've stolen from you. Don't just jump on them. Do you understand what I mean? Because they might have stolen from you because their kids are starving. So it's just all these sort of things. We've got to just look past our human selves and move forward. That is all I've got to say. So I'm always rubbish at ending these videos. So just be safe and feel the love, feel the light, and I'll hopefully speak to you soon in the next one. Cheers.